Welcome Scorpio to Golden Sun Tarot. My name is Sanika. Please like this video and please share my channel and please subscribe to my channel. I'll be very grateful for your support. I don't ask for any monetary donations here on YouTube, and I put up over 9+ hours of free in-depth readings here for you all. And my wish is that you use my videos to become self-aware and aware of what's ahead, so that you can manifest for yourself as much as is possible the most positive and beneficial weeks and months ahead for yourself. So please help me keep motivated by subscribing to my channel, and please share my channel with anyone you know who might be interested in the tarot, or who might be surprised by the work the tarot can do, or who might really need spiritual guidance in their life. So please share my channel and please subscribe to it. So let's get started, Scorpios. Universe, Spirit, what are the messages for Scorpio? Scorpio the Scorpion for the upcoming month of July 2015. Okay, we have the first few days of July, the first full week of July 2015, the second full week of July, the third full week of July, and the fourth full week of July. So very interesting wands energies here. Okay. And I get a sense that for a lot of you Scorpios, July 2015 may be a deep month in some way, Spirit was saying to me, or intense month as I was meditating and shuffling for your reading. Or it is maybe passionate but deep in some way, intense maybe in some way, or there may be like tight spots in the month that you will feel. You may feel just this intense energy or tight spots in different periods, or just one strong point of the month for yourself. So that's how it may work out. And as I was shuffling for your reading, we had one card that had popped out, and when cards pop out like that, Scorpios, I believe they are meant to be included in the reading. Spirit wants to communicate through me to you a special message on those cards, so that's why I've stuck the 10 of Wands there. Interesting wands energy, and we have swords energy as well. Okay. In the first few days of July 2015, we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. So there may be something that you need a break from. Maybe you're not willing to go into battle, or you're not willing to maybe stand up for yourself, or you're not willing to engage or involve yourself in maybe something that is intense, or that is a group dynamic, I'm being told, or a project or a task. So there may be a sense of letting go, or maybe letting even some things fall through the cracks. So just be a little bit careful, Scorpios. And this could also be for some of you, there may be people around you who are opposing you, or the opposing forces, or just somebody's not on your side, and you kind of want to go into battle with them, or you want to go into the struggle, put in the effort to kind of win out, but you may not win out. So maybe there's a struggle or an effort that is actually lost in the first few days of July 2015. There may be a sense of you losing your balance, and maybe some sense of instability as well. Or you're not able to be plausible or persuasive in some way. This is also maybe not able to make a decision, or poor decision making, Spirit is saying. Maybe the decision making process itself feels tedious, Scorpios, and you don't want to make it in some way. And so you lose strength for it, and maybe you just kind of sit back and let go, or relax, or just there's some sort of loss of vitality or loss of strength as well coming to me from Spirit on this card, a 7 of Wands in reverse. And the second, in the first full week of July 2015, we have Queen of Swords in reverse. So there may be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, male or female sun sign, or they don't have to be of that sun sign, but they could be. But they're exhibiting qualities of misjudgment, critical natures. Maybe they're not emotionally generous, or they're not understanding with emotion a situation or circumstance. Instead, they're kind of just going at things with their words, data, information, but they're misguided in some way. They could be a little bit harsh or ruthless, possibly, maybe over-controlling or over-disciplining. Maybe they're trying to over-discipline you. Or they just may be an air sign, or somebody with the qualities I had mentioned, overly cerebral and logical, feel overly rationalistic, but to a fault, and maybe that over rationality or over judgmental nature and misobservations are actually going to not be good for them. And they may just be somebody you have to deal with, Scorpios. This could be anyone, male or a female. It could be anyone, mother, daughter, whatever it is. Boss, manager. If this is not somebody else, Scorpios, and this may be communication, data, information that comes to you and it's not maybe the most positive, or you are exhibiting those qualities I mentioned in the Queen of Swords, so in reverse. So maybe you're the one who's making the mistakes in your thought, in your viewpoints, in the words you say. Be careful with your words. Don't be too harsh. Maybe your words are coming out really tough for some reason, or disciplinary type of words are coming out of you. Maybe you want to put somebody in their place, but maybe you're going about it possibly in a minor wrong way, Spirit is saying. So just be on the lookout for that type of energy. This could also be delays in communication that aren't coming through, or just false news, or again, this idea of misinterpretation, lack of perspective, or having the wrong perspectives is coming through from Spirit. There's a sense that this could be news and information you don't want to hear, or it simply doesn't come through, or there's like a lull in communication. Maybe there's not a lot of communication coming through for some reason in this first week of July 2015. And I just want to mention, I do personal readings. My personal readings are half priced and very affordable compared to what many other readers charge out there. So if you have any personal questions, you can visit my website with my testimonials, goldensuntarot.wordpress.com. I also offer personal monthly and yearly forecasts, and you can sign up for my free daily tarot cards on my website. So have a look at that, because this is a very general reading, so I don't know how these two cards are going to really play out, or all of these are going to play out for each one of you. This is a very general reading, so you can get a more accurate and detailed, precise reading on my website. My readings are half priced and very affordable compared to what many other readers charge out there. And you can also sign up for my daily readings on my website, goldensuntarot.wordpress.com. And you have Six of Wands in reverse, yet another reversal in the second full week of July. So this is a lack of a victory, or lack of forward progress. Movement forward is somehow stumped, or there's obstacles, challenges, difficulties. Or it's like what you're trying to maybe progress on, whether it's a quality internally that needs to maybe be changed, or if it's something in the more visibly apparent external world, something that needs to be changed or needs to progress, that may not come in. So maybe you're not able to fully move yourself or release yourself of something and kind of ride forward. With forward progress, or you're not getting a win or a celebration, or some sort of joy isn't coming in at some point in July 2015 with the Six of Wands in reverse. There could be also, again, a loss of vitality, or maybe feeling lack of motivation to some extent in July 2015. And I just want to mention that there's no hard start and stop to these energies. Life is always happening, and therefore energy is always flowing. And some people actually believe that a new month starts on the 22nd when the sun changes signs. So some of you Scorpios will be feeling these energies in the last 10 days or so of June 2015. Others will feel them all throughout July, and they will intertwine in different ways for each one of you. Some Scorpios will face these in more visibly apparent, concrete ways, others in more internal ways, psychically, psychologically, intuitively, mentally, emotionally, subconsciously. You'll face them in major or minor ways: love, family, friends, career, money, whatever it is for each one of you. Know that it's all it's going to be very different for each of you, because this is a general reading, but it's going to be all significant to the progress of your life story, and there's no hard start and stop to these energies, okay? I just want to mention that in this spread, there's quite this wand energy going on here. I'm getting a sense that you Scorpios are trying to push forward some things, maybe even force or influence or impact in some ways some things to happen, or some decisions or choices to be made. But maybe you're feeling consistent obstacles, or it's like an energy that's like one step forward, two steps backward, or two steps forward, one step backward type energy. So July is going to to be an interesting month in that way. I did mention earlier on there in the reading there was something very deep or like tight about the month. There may be some tight spots that feel intense, or the month itself could be quite intense. So we just want to be a bit careful with this Wands energy. The other message I'm getting on the Six of Wands in reverse is there could be, let's say, travel, but the travel is delayed or there's obstacles in it, and it's not like you wish it all went smoothly, something all went smooth in July, but maybe it doesn't go as smooth as you would have hoped. So something like this is coming through. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Wands for the fourth week, or the third full week of July 2015. And the Nine of Wands is a sense of hesitation, sense of holding back. Maybe you're sticking to your ground, or sticking in one place, or staying where you are in some way, or you're a bit cautious. You just want to be observant. There's a sense of hesitation, suspicion around this, or you don't quite know what step to take next. Maybe some events earlier on in the month, or at some point in the month, have kind of gotten to your psychology or psychologically, so just be a bit careful. This, I feel Spirit is saying to me, what's going to help you is for you to remain toward your highest truth, thinking about your highest truth. Keep your eye on the biggest prize. Keep that prize in mind. Stick to the highest truth, the truth you know at your core, or what you ultimately know you need to manifest or get, or what you envision highest for yourself, or the ultimate vision for yourself. That's what you need to stick to. And you need to use your cerebral, logical, rationalistic mind in order to kind of tackle this and defeat or conquer this Nine of Wands energy in any way. So don't, if it works out in you kind of holding back and maybe becoming suspicious, or feeling like you can't move forward or shouldn't move forward on something because you're worried about it, or you're suspicious of it, or you're hesitating because maybe some things earlier on in the month have happened to you that make you this way, or you're thinking about your past, and somehow maybe your past is playing into something you're a bit suspicious on, and your intuition isn't comfortable, or there's some confusion even in your intuition. Spirit is saying use your cerebral, rational mind to kind of let things be maybe what they are, and let them play out into August 2015. So that's a possibility there. So though July feels a bit like a tight month, I do want to say maybe just like the first 2 to 3 weeks of July, that's including the first few days. So maybe like the first, what feels to me like maybe you're just around July 17, 18 might be quite tough, or even until July 20. But after that, the last 10 days of July will feel more like what August 2015 should feel like for you, and maybe just a more lighter, easier. There's a slower movement forward, but it's good because there is movement forward, whereas these cards tend to indicate some sort of friction type energy in the month for you Scorpios for some reason. I really wish you didn't have this. Scorpios are very, very special to me. I love Scorpios. I really wish you had a better month in July. Considering that you guys, I'm sure, have been through quite a bit in the first half of 2015. So I wish the second half would have started out better, in July, but this is what Spirit gives me, so I have to communicate the honest message. I do think, though, in August, there are some resolutions or resolving of this energy that feels a bit frictional, or tough or sticky, or like, you're moving forward, but then maybe something pushes you back, or it's really hard to move forward. August 2015 will lighten up this energy, I think, they're saying something about like 15 to 20% of it. So at least there's some relief in August, which is good. And then in the last full week of July, or the last week of July, we have the Fool in reverse. So yet again, energy of like not really being able to have a new beginning, or you're being maybe too analytical, you're thinking about your past, you're not able to be whimsical and lighthearted, and not over analyzing or really analyzing things. You're still for some reason keeping baggage on you, or something's holding you back from taking maybe a chance or a risk, or seeing an opportunity, maybe even thinking about options you may have. Maybe you're having a hard time thinking about what your routes or options or directions or choices are, Scorpios, for some reason. And There could be something about a new beginning of some sort, internally or externally, or any way of your, whichever way it's going to turn out for you, just maybe it doesn't come through. Again, this is a very general reading, so if you have personal questions, and if you want your personal monthly and yearly forecasts, please visit my website, goldensuntarot.wordpress.com, with my testimonials. And you can also get your free birth chart on my website, and you can sign up for your free daily tarot readings on my website. My birth chart I offer also on my website, Scorpios, offers meanings and information, so it's actually comprehensive. It's very nice, quite popular since I launched it. And the Fool in reverse, I think there's something hanging on you, or something that's keeping you stuck in one place, or stuck in one sort of mind or thought, maybe like stuck in one sort of mindset or thought or viewpoint or outlook on somebody or someone. There could have been something new introduced in July, maybe even the end of June 2015, Spirit is saying, but for some reason, maybe there is a new introduction, I feel, in July 2015, or a new sort of circumstances building, or a new set of circumstances has come into your vision, Scorpios, in some area of your life. Could be love, family, friends, whatever it is. There is newness there, but you're not quite certain about it, or you're maybe not willing to fully embrace the newness yet. Something is keeping you away from taking a jump or taking an opportunity. Something's keeping you held back. Again, there is like a pulling back, not maybe completely pushing forward, or maybe your heart is not completely open in some way, is what I'm being told by Spirit. This also, there's something around education here, so there may be some confusion about education choices, I'm being told, and maybe you are about to enroll in some new education, but right now it's like just, it's part of the process of maybe registration or choosing, or something like this is coming through. There is something about education and maybe new knowledge education that's meant to come to you, but maybe it comes to you starting like around September, October is when you actually end up turning the Fool card upright, Scorpios. Okay, that's what I'm being told by Spirit. And then we have the Ten of Wands. So it's interesting, at some point in July 2015, and remember, these cards can intertwine in different ways, and they could be at any point in July. But at some point in July, Scorpios, you have Ten of Wands. So there's something you're trying to push forward, or it's simply struggle energy, burdensome energy, heavy energy. At some point in July, Scorpios, I do sense you're going to feel quite heavy on your shoulders. Something it's like you're carrying within you, maybe heavy emotions, something you just can't lift off your back. And Spirit is saying you will have to lift this off your back. And I feel the lifting actually comes August, September, October 2015. So at least not that very far away from July, at least it's not like December or November. But there is some heavy lifting of some sort that you're doing, or something you're carrying on your shoulders. And maybe the very thing that you're trying to push forward is the very thing, or the very thing you're trying to just kind of live with, drag out, or maybe have continually sit on your shoulders, or it's still sitting on your shoulders, is the very thing you're trying to maybe make forward progress on, and it's the very thing you're trying to move forward on, or something in some way. So maybe you are, I feel in July, you are reaching out, Scorpios. This is one big message coming in from Spirit, and this is a very strong message coming in all of a sudden from Spirit, and it's overwhelming me. In July 2015, Scorpios, what you are striving for, I feel, is new beginnings, and you're really straining for them in some way. You're really moving, you're really like reaching out for them, you're trying to make it work. Have patience with it. Let maybe better planetary cycles come into the picture. I do feel you will manifest new beginnings, but they feel to me more so in autumn 2015's time, September, October, November time. But you're trying to maybe push it even in July. You're trying to get like the first inklings, or first instances of new beginnings to try to come into your life. I feel some of them will be successful. There will be some newness in July for you. Newness, new circumstances, visibly apparent. New emotions, maybe new feelings, could be in any area of your life, family, friends, love, career, money, whatever it is. This is a very general reading, but there's still difficulties, or there's still some things maybe you have to get over, maybe nostalgia of the past in some way, or just humps. It just maybe takes time for these new beginnings to completely come in, and you to have maybe a cleaner slate on your shoulders, or just lighter energy on your shoulders, or just better, more favorable energy, in order for these new beginnings to move rapidly forward. But maybe in July they're not moving rapidly forward, or there's not an acceleration, okay? So please like this video, and please share my channel, and please subscribe to my channel, Scorpios. I'll be very grateful for your support. I put up over 9+ hours of free in-depth readings here on YouTube, and your support will keep me motivated. I'm putting out these readings early because the rest of my months are really have to be devoted to my personal clients, new and repeat clients, because it's just such a backlog and I have to get going on them. So that's why I'm putting the video out early. And if you want to, if you have any personal questions, or you want your personal monthly or yearly forecasts, you can visit my website at goldensuntarot.wordpress.com. My readings are half price and very affordable compared to what many other readers charge out there. They are definitely not expensive. My website with testimonials is goldensuntarot.wordpress.com. You can click on the box in this video to get to my website. You can sign up for your free daily readings on my website as well. And if you want to learn how to do tarot readings like I do, you can get private one-on-one lessons with me. My tarot learning course information is on my website. Be sure to watch the readings for your rising and moon signs and other signs that are especially relevant to your birth chart and in the current astrological transits. All of those additional readings and the readings for the people you are also involved with or dealing with, their signs, all of these readings will bring you a greater awareness and perspective on different aspects of your life, and different messages from Spirit on those aspects of your life and the other people you are involved with, so you can help yourself to maybe understand other people in your life and interact with other people in your life better if you feel it's needed or whatever. And be sure to put together the messages in my daily, weekly, and monthly tarot readings I do here on YouTube and on my website to ultimately manifest a more positive and beneficial week for yourself and month ahead for yourself, Scorpios. Thank you for watching. Please support my channel by liking, by commenting, by subscribing, and by sharing, please. And I wish all of you Scorpios watching, my clients, subscribers, and fans, lots of love and positive blessings for the month ahead. Have a wonderful July 2015, Scorpios.